in my hands, I have 4 different very popular hand grippers, and today I'm going to be comparing all of them, and I'll make recommendations at the end of the video which one is right for you to suit your goals the best. Now, the company GD was very generous and sent me the GD Grip 2, this one, and the GD Grip Pro to try out after seeing my hand gripper video. I already own this cheap one and the GD Iron Grip. So after using all these for about a month, these are my thoughts. And they did not pay me to say anything in this video. They said, hey, here's 2 hand grippers, try them out, and make a video comparing the ones you own. So let's start with the cheapest of the bunch, a hand gripper from Five Below in America. Really, you can find any of these on Amazon. So any of the cheap ones you see on Amazon. I mean, for under 10 bucks, really, I can't complain. You know, it adjusts easily. You just turn the knob, and the farther it goes down, the easier it gets, and you'll get a decent amount of resistance. Now, I never liked the rubberized things you'll find on these. And what I noticed when testing this one says it goes up to 90 pounds, but it's really not that hard at the maximum setting. I mean, supposedly it's 90 pounds, but when I was comparing it to this one, the GD Grip 2, this one only goes up to 35 kilograms, which is about 77 pounds. But this at the maximum setting is actually harder than the cheap Chinese ones. So it's not really giving you the resistance it states. And the GD company actually sent me an image where they tested this hand gripper versus the cheap Chinese ones. And most of these companies lie about the resistance, and they actually test their products to make sure it's the resistance that it states. And I'll share the image with you here. But for 10 bucks, I mean, whatever. I can't complain. I've had it for like almost 2 years now, and a serve dysfunction. So it's a fine hand gripper for 10 bucks. Now, the GD Grip 2, though, is 18 bucks on Amazon. And you can notice it has a flat handle instead of a curved one like the others. It does come with an extra spring, and like I stated, it goes up to 35 kilograms, 77 pounds. Now, like the other ones, you know, you just adjust the knob to increase or decrease the tension. And it's very simple. But the nice one about this is this little knob on the back actually adjusts how far the gripper will go. So you squeeze it in, and then if I want it closer, I'm going to turn this in. And now look at the difference right there. So if you have super small hands, you know, I'll have to squeeze a little bit. And then if you want it farther out, again, squeeze it in. Twist this out. And now look how much farther it's going to go out. So it is a nice function. I personally like this one better than the curved ones. It's nice to kind of pull flat on it, and it feels pretty good. Now, this won't fall out, so don't worry. I'm going to twist it all the way out. And it has a nut or something that keeps it on the back. So this is its maximum length, and it feels pretty good. And 77 pounds, 35 kilograms is actually a decent amount of resistance. You know, you will max this out with a little bit of training, but it's only 18 bucks too. So this is a pretty cheap alternative. It feels better, in my opinion. Doesn't have those little grippies. It's just plastic. And it has a flat area for your fingers compared to the curved one from the Five Below or cheap Amazon ones. Again, GD sent me this just to test out. I'm not paid to say anything in this video, so I'm free to speak about what I found using the product. Next, I have the GD Grip Pro 70 coming in about 30 bucks on Amazon. Now, this doesn't have an adjustable one like the previous one, but it is a lot stronger. I don't know if you can see this, but it goes up to about 154 pounds or 70 kilograms. The nice thing about this one too is it's plastic, but it feels pretty sturdy. It doesn't feel like it's going to break. It has an adjustable knob. So right now it's on the easiest setting, but as I turn the knob, you should see the spring go down. So actually progressive overloading on this one is very simple. You can do like a turn a week and you'll get pretty good results. And for 30 bucks, you're not going to max this one out anytime soon. I'm not even close. It goes up to 154 pounds. I'm nowhere near close maxing this one out. And it has a pretty sturdy build. I wouldn't say it's the most comfortable, but it's probably the most practical for a lot of people, because with this one, if you're into any type of training that you take seriously, you'll probably max this one out pretty quick. This one, I don't see you maxing out anytime soon. Here it is on the maximum setting. Let's see how close I get. I still got a little bit of ways. Not even close with the left hand. For 30 bucks, one a lot of you guys will probably like and use consistently. And this is the one I use consistently because of the adjustable knob. So it's very easy to progressive overload and just do like a turn per week and try to get to the maximum resistance. To be honest, not the most comfortable, but this is definitely the most practical, I think, for Grip Enthusiast, since it will be a long time till you max it out. Lastly, I have the GD Iron Grip 80, typically 57 bucks on Amazon. This goes up to 80 kilograms, which is 176 pounds. This is easily my favorite build I ever had out of hand gripper. I mean, it's all metal. It feels really good in the palms, and I don't think you'll ever break this. Now, this one has a lot of nice options. It has 6 different strengths you can do, and with adjusting, you can have 3 different hand lengths. So this is the length you can use at the top for the widest grip, and also how you adjust. If you want a little closer, you push on this top part, and now you can see it locks in right here. Let me use the left hand. You can see it locks in right there. And then if you want a little bit closer, pull it in and pull that top part in. Now you can see you have a lot closer grip if you have small hands. So the top also has 3 adjustable settings depending how big your hands are. The only con I really have for this one is you only have 6 adjustments. So progressing is a little bit harder with this guy, right? When you get to, let's say, 104 pounds, you know, I can still do it. I can still squeeze it. But then I have to jump to 128 pounds as my next resistance. So compared to the GD Iron Grip Pro, where I can just turn the knob once to get a little harder resistance, I have to jump about 20 pounds, over 20 pounds on this guy for the next resistance. So progressive overload is a lot more difficult with this hand gripper. So which hand gripper is right for you? It really depends on your goals. Is grip training something you take seriously? Does it help you with weightlifting? Is it rock climbing, ninja warrior training? If it's something you seriously need to train, I would recommend getting the nice ones. You know, get the GD Iron Grip Pro if you like the metal build. It'll probably never break, but it lacks more adjustments. So if you need more adjustments, get the GD Grip Pro 70, which is less comfortable in my opinion, but you won't max it anytime soon. It probably won't break, and it will have easier adjustments. So if you really need to take training seriously, get one of these 2 guys. Now, grip training is just something you want to train for fun, and like you want to strengthen your hands while you're watching TV or my YouTube videos. You don't really need to go out and get the expensive options. Out of these 2, I would recommend the GD Grip 2 because it's really only $10 more compared to these cheap ones on Amazon. And you do get a length adjustment, so you can adjust how far it pulls in or out on the hand, and you get an extra spring. And it's a more comfortable build in my opinion. I hate the grips. The flat profile compared to the curve is much nicer. Now, I haven't broken this one in 2 years, and I spent $5 on it. Now they're about 10, but I would still recommend this one because of the build and the comfortability. If you want to support the channel, I will have affiliate links in the description for the GD hand grippers, and I'll get a small portion if you use the link to buy one of these. You can also check out how I grew my forearms only using this GD Iron Grip video in this video here. Peace.